everybody, to Guillotines and Guitars here in Hartsville, South Carolina. We got another great show for you. We have waited out all the storms, all the naders, everything above. We have
hate the tomatoes.
Hate the tomatoes. We got a great show for you. We got some new equipment that we're excited about. We got some new cameras. We got some new audio. We got some new what you call that? New sounds, I guess. New like
Well, we've got music playing right now. That's something.
I don't think I would use the term
this is cut.
I would say this is straight enough.
Hey, nobody needed to know that. This is cut 22. We're still going strong. That's awesome. We gained another country today, Karachi. We gotta learn how to say that. We gotta give that country some respect.
I let Scott read it a while ago. How do you pronounce that, Scott? Because I have no idea.
It was Chechnya.
I was
Actually, it wasn't Chechnya. It was close to that, but I don't know. I don't know how you.
Well, we appreciate you guys for picking us up, and we hope. Like I said before, if you're in another country right now listening to this show, we want to hear. We can actually take phone calls right now, and I'm sure Trey's got an app on there. He can translate your language, and we can understand what you're saying.
You're putting way too much pressure on me already. I don't like it.
We got a heck of a show for you tonight. Our topics as follows: guillotines. Let me do guitars first. I got a little thing about the guillotines. Guitars. Build your supergroup. Your supergroup. You put your own band together.
Who would be your top band if you could pick the members and put them together?
That's a fun topic. I got a bunch of things going on in my head right now.
Oh, I do too. And I still haven't decided. I've been thinking all day, and I'm like,
my guys kick your guys' ass. I guarantee it.
But you don't know that.
Step in the ring.
I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
My group's got like 22 people in it, but they gonna be
good. That's pretty good.
Well, I mean, they want no limitations.
There wasn't. So
I didn't think about that. My group was only one person.
I can imagine who that is, and his band is perfect.
It's just me.
Never messes up.
That's right.
Keeps timing.
No, don't give it away.
That's gonna be a fun one. But our guillotines was we thought of this last night, by the way, off the fly. Didn't know anything, but our guillotines was the best exorcism movie out there. And unfortunately, the what's his name?
William
Friedkin, he died today.
Friedkin, I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
And that's so crazy.
He was the director of The Exorcist.
That's crazy.
He died today.
Monday,
August 7th.
Condolences to his family and everything, but it's such an odd time, and that happened, but I mean, how can you not talk about it? We came up with these subjects last night, and this happened, unfortunately. But that's crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
Condolences to the family.
Yep. So that's our topic tonight. Dude, look at this place. It is like a real studio. I'm excited. I didn't even know this fucking thing behind me. There's a camera behind me looking at my head.
Okay, language, Chris.
Starting off wrong.
Throwing some F-bombs out there.
So I'm going to flip the coin tonight. I have never got to flip the coin. By the way, plenty of coins. Plenty of coins. We're going to start running a buy one, get one free sale coin. How much coins we got? We'll even mail them to you. We'll get your address. We'll ship it to you free of shipping on Trey. And
there's another shot I'm putting in my pocket.
But I'm gonna spend the coin tonight. So here we go. Oh, guillotines! How about that? I love it. I'm glad this guy's a part of this now. Y'all two dumbasses didn't what the hell we do. Y'all had Fuji cameras and everything. The little ones you get out the damn machine and you wind them. That's what we was using before. We was using steel shots.
And he's talking shit about the studio.
I am not.
If this was all up to you, Chris, we'd be out in a car doing it somewhere.
I'm gonna pack my shit and go home. I'm done.
But we appreciate Trey. He really did bring all this stuff in. He knows what he's doing. He worked in TV for years, and he's a good asset to the show. So we appreciate him.
Let's do a shot.
Yeah. Let's do a shot for Trey's ingenuity and know-how.
Scott, you remember how to drink these?
I do.
Hey, hold on. Let's explain it to him. Hey, first, you find the middle. Then you peel the tab to the middle.
I went to Google.
He drinks his nipple before the butter. So we got
not anymore.
So we got the buttery nipples. So it's separating the glass, and Scott peeled one side and drank one side, and it was horrible. And
No,
then
I
he was like,
didn't.
"Oh, I drank the nipple before the butter."
I did not.
Didn't he ask? He asked which one he was supposed to do first.
Oh my God! We should have did an episode on that.
Scott.
Cheers, fellas.
That was a long time
Cheers,
ago.
cut 22.
Many
22.
buttery nipples ago.
Oh my God!
I'm a pro at it now.
That son of a gun had some booze in it.
Yes,
buddy.
it did. John Bird's gonna sue us.
I know. I told you he came here on his own free will. He was recorded. he lost all rights to his own voice. Sorry, John. Love you.
All right, Guillotines, best exorcism movie out there. I've seen the first one. A little girl spins her head around and spits pea
The
soup.
Exorcist
Yeah, it was really scary. When I first watched it.
had who?
Now,
who
are we
was,
just doing exorcism? Or
We're doing movies
No, we
about
could do stories about
movies
it.
about exorcism,
Right,
not
right.
just about the Exorcist.
Yeah, this is a
movie.
broad
I wanted to make sure
conversation.
that what I was planning on using.
But pick your favorite exorcism
I had to
movie.
get some
out, you know.
clarification on that too. Because I was like,
yeah.
God, y'all can't
Don't-
read directions for shit.
when your directions suck, it's hard
It
to.
was
it's the
straightforward.
It's the grammar that
No,
gets
it
us,
wasn't.
man.
It was. What's the best? The history. You worded it. What is the history and the best Exorcist movie?
Best history.
The Exorcist is a movie,
Say
and
that.
they had 1, 2, and 3. Or I don't know how many they made, but it wasn't movies about exorcism, which is a lot broader. So, and then when I texted you to clarify, I was like, "Are we talking about just Exorcist movies, or are you talking about movies involving exorcism?" And you come back and said, "Yes." And I was like, that don't even answer the question.
Yes to all.
So if you
So
come up with
anyway,
it, it's good.
Yeah, it'd be
So
all right,
it's
man.
movies about, you could talk about it.
You could talk about
or you could talk about,
if you had an
any-
exorcism, you could talk about that. We talking about exorcism.
Well, only if it was a movie.
yeah, because you said movie in
Yeah.
there.
Well, God, y'all listen to me.
We did.
Listen to me.
We listened to your text.
Best exorcism movie out there. Let's pick our favorite movie, but we can talk about stories. Or if you got exercised, did you get exercised? I would like to hear if you got exercised. I would love to hear that.
No, I haven't. But
We can
You need
run
it
off
now.
track.
Fuck. The way you talking to me right now, you got a little bit of devil in you. Stop hissing at me. So that's it. So,
all right, we got it.
man, I've seen, like I was saying, I've seen the original, the first Exorcism movie. The horrible, scariest, all get out. But when the Exorcism of Emily Rose come out,
I remember that.
oh
movie.
my God, that was
Wasn't that the one where one of the scenes where she was in the barn where she turned
just and she's getting carried out in the snakes and shit's falling
No,
out.
I thought she was in the barn and she's standing up and she just goes backwards, almost like her head almost touches the ground.
Well,
like
she
she's
was
still
doing all
standing up.
kind of
Just the contortion of her
yeah.
body was.
well, you don't remember where the guy, she was having a hard time getting possessed. You know, she was having a hard time dealing with it. I think anybody would.
Well, I was going to say, I think it'd be tough on.
But he spent the night with her, and he woke up, and she went into bed with him. But he looked down the floor, and she's in like a damn figure eight, fucking looking at him like fucking, you know. And she's like,
is that when you went?
Whoa! Yeah. Hey, I would have jumped over her ass, got the hell out of there, and never came back. As I was striking a match to throw back in the house. Because she's no good.
I'm looking at the monitor here. I just got the thumbnail for this video, by the way.
Well, that's the way she looked. She was all contorted and stuff.
What she look like?
And you know, fuck all messed up. But the barn scene where they was like really getting to the demon or whatever, she was like in the corner eating roaches and scratching her nails off, and she jumps through the damn window, and just as she was going out the barn, looked like she was like, you know, floating like that, and you could see snakes and mice and stuff going in the barn, like following her. And the damn priest goes out there, and he's like, you know,
she was like the Pied Piper.
Oh yeah, that damn devil. That like the head honcho was in her. Like, you know, you got your lower demons, you know, the associates. The damn VIP was in her ass. You know, she yeah. So she looks at him. She's got the damn dilated eyes. She's all fucked up. And, you know.
Again, language.
And then she looked at it, she said, I am so and so, I am this. And she said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, and I was like, I'm done. I about walked out the theater right there. That movie, it was the best exorcism movie to me.
It was a good one.
And she ended up dying.
She did?
Yeah.
Who, that actress?
Oh my God. No, the damn
the
character fool.
Okay.
Well, stay with me, Scott. Awkward silence. If you'd have hissed at me, I'd have knocked your ass out. No, but she ended up, and the priest ended up going on trial because they blamed him for her death or whatever because she was all messed up. But that movie right there is the most scary exorcism movie to me.
I don't remember she died in the movie. I mean, I remember bits and parts of that movie.
You must have ran out the theater watching it then, because at the end, she's dead. She is no good. She is no longer here. So,
that's a good one, though.
That is a good. I know that's a good one. That's why I did it. It's probably blew yours away. What's your stupid shit's going to be?
Well, mine was, of course, I thought about The Exorcist, the original.
It's probably over mice. Exorcism over mice.
No, the original Exorcist. But I think that movie came out in, what, 73?
73.
73. Was it? I think I was talking to my brother Ryan about this, and he had talked to my dad, and my dad and mom went to go see it when it come out in the theaters, and he said it was like one of the scariest things that they've seen, just because nothing like that has been done before. You know, like he said, especially like the part where the girl's head does a 360, turns around. He was like, you know, you don't see this in the movie. He said, you know, because 73 is a long time ago, and you know, I mean, horror movies and stuff been around forever, but you know, I think it kind of pushed the boundaries. That movie did at the time when it came out. It was stuff. My dad said that you didn't see, had never been seen before. You know, he was like, it was just. He said that was.
I wonder how much money that movie made when it came out.
I don't know. I think it was a big hit. I think.
I figured it would be, just because it was so shocking to everyone.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, it had all those different scenes in it. You know, I mean, it had that where head turning around. It had the throw up scene, the projectile throw up. You know, that was sick. You know, and then the crucifix scene, which was truly disturbing.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you watch that, you like, okay, this getting a little out there now, you know. But
Yeah.
it was it was definitely, especially for that time, for 1973. It was, I guess, shocking would be the word if you were watching it, because you know there was so much stuff going on in that movie that hadn't been portrayed in film before. So you're seeing all this stuff, and I imagine it probably was one of those movies that, like, I think there was things about people walking out during the movie, you know, just like, nope, not watching it.
Yeah,
Getting
I'm
out of
not
here, you know.
watching
Nope, not for me.
So that would, I would say that The Exorcist, and also another one that came out not too long ago. Not too long ago, I guess it
You
was
getting ready
early.
to get mine. But go ahead.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
The Conjuring.
The Conjuring.
Oh, come on.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah. But that's okay.
I didn't want to go last. I was going to get you to go last, but
Yeah.
you can still
That-
go last.
That,
Talk about it.
that The Conjuring, though, that when I first watched that movie, I mean, it was, you know, I love horror movies. I love watching horror movies. You know, when I watched that movie, it really, certain scenes kind of would send like a, you know,
Yeah.
tingle
Yeah.
up your spine.
Make
You'd be
the
like,
hair stand
you'd be,
up on
yeah,
the
you'd be
back of
like,
your neck.
ooh, man, that's something, you know, watching.
What I watched The Conjuring in the theaters, and
Theater.
every scene seems like something was about to happen. So my asshole was eating the seat the whole damn movie, just about.
Yeah,
Because I don't like suspenseful movies, and I don't like being surprised.
I love suspenseful movies, and that movie, it seemed like, every scene, it was like, it was,
Raised the bar.
you were sitting there like, something's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You know, something's gonna happen.
I don't like
I don't
that
know
shit.
what. I don't
like
know
that.
what. But something's gonna happen.
I want you to go ahead and kill her and get it over with. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like it
I'm
drawn
back there
out
just-
for 2 hours.
I know he's about to come out of that closet, goddamn.
Did you scream at any point during that movie?
That's none of your damn business, Carol.
Scott, did you scream any during that
I
movie?
did not, but I heard Chris did.
No, Scott left the theater.
Yeah, with popcorn like trailing behind him.
Well, I left because I think I was in the same theater Chris was in, because I heard him scream. I didn't know what that was, and so I got out of there. Because all I heard was, whoa! And I was like, damn, Jerry Clowers over there or something. Got out. I was like,
Wow! That's good.
Marcel Ledbetter had them old Aggies, hot Aggies, off the heater.
Marcel, Yondell. We was all, we was all there. And there we was.
Chasing them raccoons. Them old hound dogs chase that raccoon up the tree.
Oh, punch him out the tree. Punch him.
Oh, hell.
there's going to be a lot
Stop
of people.
that, Marcel.
There's
You're
gonna be a
making
lot.
him mad.
There's gonna be a lot of people listening. Gonna be like wondering what the hell we talking
We
about.
went to school with old Marcel Ledbetter.
Had his old overalls on and his punching stick in his drawers.
His punching stick. Oh, the hot Aggies is my favorite.
Oh man,
But yeah, the damn that you just can't beat the damn Emily. I mean, yours is good, but my shit still trumps your shit. The Emily Rose would run over the original one.
well, I mean, I think both of them are good.
Nah. Watch yours in the theater, then watch mine.
As you see, I took Carol's guess. So that.
Well, hang on. Before you go to Carol, I'm going to sneak in because usually I'm kind of last in the circle. I'm going to go ahead and go because I was going to say The Exorcist, and it's been so long since I watched it, and I don't watch a lot of movies, which is why it makes complete sense for me to be on this show. But so I was going to say The Exorcist because I remember like the head spinning thing, the vomiting, like all that thing.
Yeah.
That's all good stuff. So I'll let Carol go last.
I'm about to send you a picture. I'm about to send. This is Adam.
I'm not opening my text.
Oh my god! What the hell? We'll explain what I'm talking about later.
Can you show the camera or no?
I can't, I got to screenshot it now. He's got it where I can't download it. I'll screenshot it. The power of screenshot, baby. You are mine now. But Carol, what's yours?
So, yes.
I know I took your. You can still.
Well, no.
That can still be it.
There's
you know?
always a plan B. It's kind of like when you go out on a date. There's always a plan B.
I'm gonna send it to all the guys.
So I'm gonna go with Constantine for
Ooh, that's actually I didn't even think about that.
my second choice. And Constantine,
That's
That
borderline though.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. It
Yeah, that
is
was a
borderline.
late '90s movie, wasn't it?
It was
Or early
2005, I think. 2005. But and Constantine wasn't per se really like a scary movie or make, but it had a lot of interesting things on it, and especially like when he got the cat and had his feet in that bucket of water, and he performed like different exorcism, on the little girl and stuff or whatever, and on different things. Like he done a lot of stuff, and at the end of it, he he beat out the devil at the end and saved himself and stuff. But the storyline on it is not, it's not scary like the Exorcism or, stuff like that. But it was still a great movie, and it's still under the guidelines of Exorcism.
That is borderline. I got you there.
It is, because it was in the top 20 greatest movies about exorcism when I done a little research. And I was like, But that was my plan B, Constantine.
Constantine. Oh, Keanu.
Yeah,
Keanu's been in some good movies.
He has been. He's made quite a few bucks.
He's a humble guy too.
He's taken a lot of few bucks. That's not how you say that. He's taken less bucks.
That's not in your vocabulary. You had a hard time saying.
I did. I don't even like talking about somebody else doing it.
He was like liar. I can't lie.
He does.
I know. When do you start calling you Trey Hicks?
Oh,
hold on. But that's not right. That doesn't fit at all. Anyway.
Yeah, he does a lot of great things. He donates a lot, and he does a lot.
I like.
Yeah, but he has taken in a couple movies. He's taken less money so that he could get other actors to do it to fit the company's budget.
Yeah,
so they could do it. Like there was one with, Al Pacino. Maybe was it that one? There was one of them that he took. He took a cut.
Yeah, he took
purposely
a
so that they could afford to pay the other actors, Robert De Niro or somebody. It was like one of those guys from one of those legendary actors.
Yeah.
I want to say it was Al Pacino, but I'm not positive. Our listeners will have to Google that.
They will.
Hey Siri,
it's worth a Google.
I think you're talking about the movie he played with Al Pacino was
Devil's Advocate.
The Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's got that badass soundtrack on it too.
That was a pretty good
No.
movie,
I'm talking about something totally different. No. You talking about Devil's Advocate?
Yep.
That's what
we
I
said.
just said.
you
Literally
really
just said that.
Yep, that was it.
I missed
Like
that.
2 seconds before you said, no, that's not what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking about the Devil's Advocate.
That son of a gun had some booze.
I love it. This is great. This is a game changer right here. We're just moving on up with the equipment and the technology and the
Countries.
yeah.
Platforms.
We moving on up, man.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
So that was my choice, and
I'm waiting on Trey's. He's over there. I just
Trey has said the
Trey
Exorcist.
decided to go before me.
I literally made a
Dude.
whole big scene about how I
Yeah.
wanted to go
Dude.
because
Do you even listen to the show you're on?
I was just kidding.
yeah.
No, you
I really was. I know I do that all the time.
What was mine?
Elvis.
Yeah.
we might need
The
some.
Exorcism of Elvis.
We might need
Oh,
some.
yeah.
Trey, you got some. You got the Jeopardy music on there. What is it? What is it, Chris?
He will have it next time. I guarantee you.
We're waiting. What was Trey's?
Waiting for your answer.
Yeah. What was Trey's?
Next topic.
I don't think it's time.
But
for
hey, y'all want to make a phone call real quick? Y'all want to test this thing out?
Oh, you want to try it out?
Yeah, it'll be better if we wait to the next topic, though. For him.
Okay.
I think so too.
We'll do that then. Tell him to put some clothes on. Yeah. Thankfully, the viewers can't see the image that Chris thought that I needed to see of our guest we're going to have on here in a minute.
Yep.
I appreciate that. All right, you want to take a quick break?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a quick break to thank our sponsors. We thank everything they do for us. Appreciate them so much. We'll be right back.
This week's sponsors for the show are Shane's Tire and Towing. #1 in the tire business. With state-of-the-art equipment and alignment machine. Shane's Tire and Towing for all of your new and used tire needs. Worth the call, every time. Call Shane at 843-309-5920. Maryland Fried Chicken of Hartsville. The best shrimp and hush puppies in town. Great restaurant with great service. Fresh marinated chicken with an unbelievable menu. Do yourself a favor and stop by for some goodness. For grading and paving. For all your residential and commercial needs. For grading and clearing, topsoil, sand, clay, gravel and asphalt. Give Jeffrey Furr a call today at 843-537-2881. You will be glad you did. J. Michael's Bar and Grill. The perfect place to try some new stuff or enjoy the classics. It's a great choice, so make it your first choice. Listen to some live music on the porch while you enjoy a cold one. Come get it while it lasts. Spiro's Wings and Ale. Great food, live music, and a great atmosphere. Food and drink specials with the best service around. Always the place to be with friends, family, or just bring yourself. You deserve it. Thanks to all our sponsors. And now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back. We're back here at the Guillotines and Guitar Studio after a short little break. Thanks to our sponsors. Appreciate you guys for everything you do. So, we are on the guitar side of things.
Yep. Took you a second, didn't it?
It did. I had to do some little thinking.
Some little
He
thinking.
forgot.
So, do some little thinking.
Imagine that. Chris had to do little thinking.
All right, guitars. Build your own supergroup. My mind is exploding right now. I have written down some things, then I've written down some other things, written down. I mean, I could go
I think we all
anywhere.
have. I think we
I
all
think
have.
we're all going crazy. But
I've thought about this all day, and I keep going back and forth, and I still don't know what I'm going to say. I mean,
but that's where we are, and we got a caller, a first-time caller on the line.
First,
We got a first-time caller on the line.
Sounds like water.
Mr. Adam Bennett. Welcome to the show, Adam Bennett.
from ShugaBob.
What's up, fellas?
So
What's up, Adam?
So,
Hey, man.
So what's going on?
Just glad to be there, but not really be there. You know what I mean?
Are you swimming? Because I hear
Yeah, I hear water.
splashing.
What is that?
No, I'm taking a bath, bro.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Say that again.
I'm taking a bath, bro. Listen, I had a rough night. I just got power back on, man, and I got wet, and I'm a little bit raw, and the water helps, you know?
You got wet. How'd
What's
you get
going
wet?
on with your phone? It seems like out of sorts. What you on right
He's
now?
got water and bubbles in it. He's taking a bubble bath.
No, I'm on this microphone because my phone got wet in the storm on the motorcycle. So this is all I got to talk through at the moment.
What you got a
What you got
microphone
on?
in the bathtub?
What you got on right now?
A motorcycle helmet. Dude, it's a long story, dude. It is a long story, but I can't make this shit up, man.
Hold on,
I
you're-
really can't. I can't make it up.
Hold on a second.
You're in the bathtub taking a bath with a motorcycle helmet on.
Yeah, I just sent Chris a picture.
Hold on. I'm
Dude, it's
checking
been a
that.
rough afternoon, man.
I'm
It's
checking
been a
that.
rough afternoon. Y'all don't know what I've been going through.
Okay, so why do you have the motorcycle helmet on?
Because my speaker don't work on my phone. It got wet when I got caught up in a storm. Because nobody told me there was a big ass storm coming. You know, nobody told me crap, dude. Like I'm just out there riding around. I'm like, damn, that cloud looks bad. Maybe I can beat it.
So the rain messed up your phone, and you can only use your Bluetooth from your helmet.
Oh my God!
I swear to God! I swear
So
to God,
you're sitting in your damn bathtub taking a bath with your motorcycle helmet on.
I just got power back, bro. It's been a rough.
That's awesome.
This is the greatest show
Oh,
ever. I swear to God, if we don't get 1,000 subscribers after this damn show,
I thought you boys knew what rock and roll was about, man. Obviously not.
We learning, Adam. We learning.
We were driving our cages tonight. We were okay.
Lucky y'all. Y'all must have got the freaking memo.
Yeah, we got a bunch of weather forecasters in our group here.
Chris is
Lucky
a weatherman. You didn't know that?
bullshit.
He's a lot of things. I didn't know he's a weatherman.
He was giving us play-by-play on the weather leading up to the show tonight.
I should have CC'd you in that email. Obviously, ride a motorcycle on a Nader.
We need to change the name since Chris was giving us play-by-play on the weather. I was like, we need to change the name to damn Guillotines, Guitars, and Gale Force Winds. Or something. Because
you just come up with that. That's great, fantastic, good work.
Because I mean, he was giving us play-by-play on everything. I was like,
yeah.
We need to go ahead and get to this topic with Adam before he starts pruning.
all right, Adam. Keep in mind, you own the show now, so nothing inappropriate now.
Oh, here we go with Scott. With
No, I'm not talking about language. I'm talking about don't start letting the soap hit certain things a certain way and get excited.
And certain things starts rising out the water.
Jesus Christ. We don't have
rock and roll. I'm not a pervert. There's a big difference, man. Come on.
All right. Well, he probably doesn't have a shot in the bathtub, but don't drink that water.
You got a shot at him.
Au contraire.
That's the man right
Got him
there.
a drink ready.
He's the man. So we're about to take a shot, Adam. You got your shot in your hand?
Or
You hear
beer
that?
or
Yo,
whatever.
Oh, you can hear it.
What you taking, by the way? What you got?
This is Jim Beam honey on ice.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
Jim
nice.
Beam honey. Ooh.
So we are drinking shots of Old Smoky, Tennessee, salty caramel. All right, cheers to you. Here's our guitar
sounds
topic.
wonderful.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
All right, everybody, shoot it.
Gonna have some booze in it, buddy.
All right,
That was
so
good.
Adam, what is your favorite? If you were to build a super group, excuse me, what would it be? We ready to hear this?
Well, you know,
Charlie
already
Star,
made
go
Zeppelin,
ahead.
So that's out. No, man. So, I tell you, man, Charlie ain't even on the list, man.
Oh,
know y'all-
I called
Charlie
it.
ain't even on the list.
So I'm wrong.
That's
I mean,
okay.
this is my super group, right? So
Right.
I wanted people that were going to flow together, and I don't think Charlie's good, but I don't think he would flow with what I had in mind for everyone else. So I'm gonna start. Let's start from the bottom of the bottom. You know, that's usually the drummers of the group.
Hey, buddy.
It is for our band.
Hey, it ain't too late to drown that bathtub.
We're getting some interference.
Don't tip me. That's Shug drowning. No, man, drummers, man. I'll start off, man. Man, the greatest drummer, Dave Grohl, man.
Wow.
Well, yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dave Grohl. I mean,
Wow.
Dave Grohl, yeah.
Dave Grohl. Why not Dave Grohl? Dave Grohl could do all of these things. Dave Grohl is his own super group.
I was gonna say he could be his own super
I
group.
mean,
Yeah. Studio 666, Scott.
I watched it.
Yeah.
It fucking sucked.
So we got Dave Grohl.
on bass, man, you know I'm gonna have this. My dog is named after him, Duff McKagan.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Don't worry, Axl Rose is not on this list for anything.
Scott's going to fight you after the show.
Sorry.
No, actually
right.
wasn't on my list either.
Really?
Yeah. He's not on anybody's list.
Well, no, I mean,
He's
I
probably
think he's a
diabetic
great.
now.
I think he's a great. I think he's a great singer and a great entertainer.
He is.
But he's not on my list. He's not one of mine.
Yeah.
All right, carry
All
on.
right,
now.
so guitar players, this will probably blow your mind, man. But I love his work he done with Manson, other groups.
I know
man,
where you're going.
this guy's
John
Five.
Yes.
Yeah.
John
Yes.
Five.
He's a Motley
John
Crue
Five.
now.
Johnny Five.
Yeah.
John Five. With Motley
What they
Crue.
call him?
Five.
Johnny Five, right?
They call him John Five.
People like me that know him personally call him John Five.
Yeah, we just call him John.
Yeah, we're in the same book club.
Hell yeah.
Hey, he's an awesome guitarist.
Duff and Johnny Five. That's just beginning to be interesting.
Not Johnny Five. Johnny
Yeah.
Five.
John Five.
Johnny Five alive.
Johnny
John
Five.
Five.
Wouldn't you
You
like
got
to
to
be
be on a
a
first name basis.
Wouldn't you like to be a pimper too?
Your mama's a snowblower.
That's a good job.
Now here's what's really going to blow your mind, man. Singer. Check this out.
All right, go ahead.
Drum roll.
Oh,
Wes Scantlin.
oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
Are you serious?
That's Chris's buddy.
Dude, I think he'd be a good fit. Yeah, man. I mean, Chris had the opportunity to ride him on the back of a motorcycle. I'm
I
giving him the
know,
opportunity to sing in a
and
super group.
didn't.
Passed.
Chris
on
should
opportunity.
have and filmed the whole thing.
Yeah.
I should have.
He should have.
I choked up.
He should have, and he messed
I'm
up.
a choke
But he
artist.
wouldn't. He wouldn't take Wes for a ride. Well, guess what? I'm giving him a chance in my super group.
There you go. Hey, I tell you what. Actually, on their first couple albums, he sounded great. You know, he was.
Oh yeah.
He was top.
His
top-
voice
top
was
of the
strong.
game.
Well, he's
It was.
he's a fantastic singer. He's always been a fantastic singer.
I think he'd be even better if he got back on the crack.
Well, that's funny. You know, the
Well,
show
just
that-
stay away from Nirvana songs. Stop trying to be Nirvana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the show
Yeah.
that we played with him, he got carried to the stage, and Trey got put on notice. Hey, be prepared to to go back up there.
He
But,
didn't
man,
get
when
carried
he
to the
got-
stage. He walked.
Oh,
to the stage.
bullshit! No, he had two guys
he
beside
he
him.
got carried up to the stage, not on the stage, but he got carried
Yes,
to
he
the
did.
stage.
I saw it with my own two
I
eyes.
saw his legs moving.
Hey, I have too, man. Those have been my best shows.
But that's what I'm saying. When he got up, he didn't miss a lick. He hit every note. Was on time.
He was great that night.
Yes, he was.
actually
So
very good.
do you call that a professional musician or a professional alcoholic?
Yes.
A little bit of both.
Yes, both.
Yep. That's a hell of a super group.
That is a little bit of surprise in there.
I wonder if just playing devil's advocate here. I wonder if if any of them would get along.
Well, I've heard Duff
Probably
is a bit of
Duff.
an asshole.
I think
What,
everybody
Duff
would
is?
get along with
Nah,
Dave
I
Grohl,
think so.
but that's
Yeah.
it.
I think
Yeah.
Dave Grohl gets along with everybody. I
Yeah.
think Duff usually gets
Yeah.
along with most people.
Yeah.
You ain't watched the damn show I've watched in.
Well, what show did you watch?
Angry Musicians.
Is this something on
it was
YouTube
angry.
or something?
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah, it actually was. And
What was it like?
It
Him
was,
freaking out about.
no, it was in the studio. He was arguing about the way a song should have went, and things went sideways between him and the drummer. And he told him,
Well,
all that,
that's different. Though.
It's always the drummer.
but
I've
always
never
the drummer.
heard Duff being hard to get along with. I mean,
I never either until that episode, and he looked
It
like
might-
a big ass asshole.
well, it might have been
Bass players.
It might have been he thought something in the song, the way it was going, needed to be that way, and
Yeah.
somebody it was like an
Typical
argument over
bass player defending another bass player.
Constructive
That's what it sounds
criticism.
Yep.
It was
Yeah.
constructive
Those rhythm
criticism.
section guys are just different, man. They're just different.
Kind of like it's not like Lars and James.
No,
Do it, Chris.
Not,
They,
not at all.
they fought all the
I
time.
think they're butt buddies.
I was fucking honest with you, huh? I mean,
Yeah, I'm like the leader of the
what
band,
the fuck,
dude.
huh? You want to fucking ride everything, huh?
My name's
fuck
Lon
extra
Bullock.
up.
I play the drums. Where does censoring
did that
come in,
go?
man?
Yeah. Hey,
Just on
Trey
my
brought
end?
it in.
No, it was on everybody's end.
Ah, man.
The system is learning
Hey,
this.
Adam, we moving up in the world. We got all kind of technology.
Yeah,
now,
we
boy.
got new equipment now.
Things are changing.
We can make you
Getting
look.
fancy in Hartsville, man.
Yeah.
I hear you.
We can make your middle section look bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's what's. So everybody that's
Which
watching,
middle section?
everybody that's
You
watching.
know, you ain't got to take rhinos no more. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, those things will kill you, bro. Never again. No more gas station Butterfields, dude. You can have them. I'll never take one again, dude. I took it before we played, and I about died, man. I about died on
Oh
stage.
my God, you can't make this shit up.
And I wasn't even remotely close to having a boner.
We got a dude in the bathtub with a fucking motorcycle helmet on talking to us.
You still in the bathroom? You still in the bathtub, Adam?
Yeah, man.
Is it getting cold?
Yeah, but I'm scared to run this water. Y'all start yelling at me and shit. Like, get him off the phone. He's doing something in there, you know?
Well, listen, man, you are first phone call person on this show.
I'm absolutely honored,
It couldn't
dude.
have worked out much better than this. Motorcycle
Y'all caught me on a good day,
bathtub.
dude. Y'all just caught me on a good day.
little
good
ducks
day.
floating around. You know, it's great.
And you know, the chances are people aren't even going to believe that, but it's 100% the truth.
We already showed your picture to the camera. So.
Yeah,
People will believe it.
They'll believe it
You're
when they see
famous.
the video.
You're famous now. Yep, too late.
Rock on, baby. Rock on, man. You know what, man? I've dealt with shame my whole life. I'm over it, man. I'm over shame. Man.
Hey, that's the way to be.
That's right.
Hey, we are too. That's why we started this show.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first caller, Adam Bennett from ShugaBob. We appreciate him coming
Thank
on
y'all
tonight.
guys so much. We love you.
Adam, you're a true rock star, brother. We love you, man.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you for coming on and
I'm just
being in
Just playing the part,
being in the
man.
bathtub and with your motorcycle helmet on.
Dedication.
We got to post
Hey.
that picture.
I ain't even stressing it, man. You know, it's all good.
That's
It's
what I
all good,
love.
man.
Yes, that's rock and roll, baby. Don't even stress over that. We love you for that.
Y'all, hey, why don't y'all? I'm running out of liquor. I need y'all to email me a shot.
Email you a
Since
shot.
y'all got all this fancy ass equipment now.
Hey, we got it coming to you.
Well, man,
All right, send me an alien too.
we appreciate you, buddy.
We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.
All right,
You
all
too.
right,
This is Adam
Take
Bennett.
care, man.
Later, buddy. All right, that was Adam Bennett, ladies and gentlemen, from
That-
ShugaBob. Great band, great duo. Check them out when you can.
That dude's a trip.
But man, I didn't expect. I mean, can you? I mean, we got a picture, but audience, can you picture a dude in the bathtub with rubber duckies with a big ass motorcycle helmet on because his phone messed up, and that's the only way he could Bluetooth the
I
phone
believe he was actually taking a bubble bath, but I believe there were bubbles. I believe that's what we heard, bubbles.
in. That was great.
He
That
is
was
a
great.
true inspiration.
That's rock star right there, baby.
100%.
I can't
Very cool.
figure out my Supergroup. I can't do it. Every time I pick a person, I think of another person. I'm like, nope.
Well, that's okay though.
and I do that too. And then when earlier Carol was talking about having 32 people, and I was like,
22.
well,
well, there we go. I think mine's got like 42. So
we're not fighting, Carol. We're not fighting.
No. But if you're struggling with it, myself, Scott, and Trey, we can choose your super group for you.
well, Carol, let's go with you then. So we heard Adams from ShugaBob. Mm-hmm. It was interesting. So what do you have, Carol?
So if I start kind of at the bottom of the list, which it don't really feel like the bottom
Chris
of the list
again?
for me. No, I'm going to go with Travis Barker this time as my drummer.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Well-
That's fucking great. Yes,
And-
your shit's badass all of a sudden.
And I was kind of torn between two bass players, but I've narrowed it down to Kelly Nichols from LA Guns.
Oh,
yeah.
Kelly
Wow.
Nichols.
So I'm going to go with him.
That's funny.
For
you
my
said that.
guitar player,
Tracy.
Slash.
I have
Got to be Slash.
I have decided to not go with Slash.
What?
I have decided to go with Prince for my
Wow.
guitar player.
Whoa!
Prince
Fucking
for my guitar player.
Yes.
He can also be your singer too.
He can be, but
this supergroup
Or he
turned
can-
out good.
He can lay down some hellacious harmonies. If
So
he,
I didn't know that they could be anybody. I thought because I don't think he's gonna make it to the show.
We, I mean,
Wow.
it
Look
could
at
be- wait, I mean,
anybody.
I thought a supergroup
Even
was
if
a
they're
supergroup.
dead,
Yeah, but
you
it
can
is-
rise.
was a
no,
dick.
You can rise them up from the dead.
That was a detail I would have loved to hear
okay,
before
well,
I
yeah, no,
came up with mine.
it can be.
Well, I said
thought that
anybody.
I thought that the whole time it could be anybody from if it's living or deceased.
If it was my mama in the front seat of that Pontiac,
This is the first
singing,
time that I'm hearing it though.
okay, so
This is the first time.
All right, so yeah, that's the way I took it. It was anybody living or
Okay.
dead. So
All right, that's a horse of a different color.
all right, so now you got a little more homework to
say
do.
so.
so an honorable mention for a bass player that I was leaning heavy towards was Flea.
We got 1,000 honorable mentions, by the way, but go ahead.
Was Flea.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
but I ended up not choosing him. I went with what I feel like's a better choice. And for my singer, I've decided to go with Ed Sheeran because I figured
Wow, that's
with-
a good one.
with Ed Sheeran being
my
able
God.
to sing, Prince being able to sing.
Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week.
So Ed Sheeran is the singer I
singer.
decided to go with.
He's fronting the band.
He's fronting the band.
When your
along with
words don't
Prince.
well,
when you
When
the
your
legs.
legs don't work like they used to.
I was going to say
before.
when your words don't work unless you're stealing from somebody else, but that's okay.
yeah, and he won his battle in court, but a lot of them have.
Oh my God, he,
But
he won his battle, but he should not have.
you're probably correct. But that is my super group because I figure with him and Prince singing, two vocalists and both play guitar. No, Ed Sheeran I don't think is the guitar player. Prince is, but I think that would be a great super group.
That
is
you
my
actually
choice.
impressed me. I thought your shit was going to be boring, and I was going to sit here looking at my phone the whole time. But you actually caught my attention with some of
you
the
only look
names.
at your phone half the time.
Hey, they ain't.
Just put it down.
Hey, there ain't no drummer inspiration on this side of the table, buddy.
All right, Scott, I am very interested in what you got to say because you're very musically intelligent. So let me hear your stupid ass
Well,
fucking.
I don't think I
don't
took
think- I don't
anybody
think-
that you was
I don't
planning on
think
using.
everybody thinks that.
Scott was thinking Ed Sheeran for the drummer, the guitar player, and the singer.
All in
What?
one.
No, Justin Bieber was going to be.
Whoa!
It's Bieber, not Beaver.
I said Bieber.
You said Beaver.
I said Bieber.
I thought about him, but it was
See,
only for a split second.
You said Beaver. Rewind the tape.
Rewind it and listen. I
We
said
won.
Bieber.
We won.
Okay. Mine would be, all right, starting with drums I would have to go with, if I'm going for Flash and somebody who you
Chinese Zoltan.
Somebody who's super.
Zoltan Cheney.
like, somebody you like, that they
I
put
said
on
Zoltan
all
Cheney.
kind of-
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee would be the
Tommy
drummer.
Lee.
Motley Crue would be the drummer. Bass player would be who was killed in a bus crash.
Cliff Burton.
Cliff Burton from
Yep.
Metallica. Mm-hmm. I think he was one of the.
He had some
With-
crazy stuff.
Oh, he
think
did.
I
And-
think he
and
inspired Motorhead.
He plays with his fingers too, and a lot of
Yeah.
that stuff he plays is
Don't he?
real fast and all. And I've never
They,
seen anybody
them two seem to mirror each other. Him and Lemmy.
sort of.
Yeah, I'm
they
serious.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cliff Burton was. He wasn't. He was flashy when he played, but he wasn't. He wasn't your typical rock star where he was all glammed up. He was, a blue jean jacket,
Yeah.
blue jeans,
Oh yeah.
nothing but his long straight hair, playing, and all you saw was him just.
Yeah, he was just jamming. That's all he was doing. He figured out how to play that
That's
thing.
all you saw was
and he was just jamming. That's all he was doing.
Headbanging of hair just going everywhere, And I mean, he would be nailing everything. I mean, he.
Oh, yeah.
He was actually one of my favorite bass players. Well, still is.
Yeah.
All right, so I got my drummer, my bass player,
This is a good lineup starting off.
my
I'm getting
guitarist.
excited.
Guitarist would have to be Eddie Van Halen. One of
Eddie
the
Van
best.
Halen.
One of the best ever.
I don't even want to talk after this. This is building up here.
All right, and my singer is it's going to be
Vince Neil.
Trey Davis.
No, it's not going to not really fit with the rest of that band, but I think they could make some great music together. My singer would be Steve Perry
Steve Perry.
Okay.
from Journey.
Yeah.
That would be a wild.
That would be-
I love Steve
I didn't
Perry.
see that coming.
I love Steve Perry's voice.
Yeah.
He's
But
got
that-
a strong voice.
that
so
would
you
be
put down some rocks, then you came over with a halo. That's what you did.
Rocks with a halo.
Yeah. Well, Steve Perry's a halo. Fucking, you got Cliff Burton, Tommy Lee. Those are rocks. Those are
Yeah.
heavy hit.
Yeah, the
then
heavy
you come in
hitters.
with that soft, that beautiful voice.
Journey had some, rock songs. They wasn't all just ballads and everything. I mean, they had some songs that.
If you want to find you love. That's the only heavy
That's
song.
exactly how it goes to. It sounds. I thought he was in the room with us.
Journey didn't have really heavy songs.
So,
They didn't have heavy songs, but they had some rocking songs. There's
But
a
I
difference.
see where you go.
There's a difference between heavy and
You
songs
put
that
some
rock.
spice, then you came over with some rock salt.
so,
Yeah.
so
I didn't.
I'm-
but that's a good super group.
I'm
I just
I'm
didn't
dressing
get-
the
I didn't-
highway after a storm.
I
That's
didn't-
what I'm doing.
I didn't get the lead singer part. I didn't get
I
that.
think that's a great song. Do you have?
You're looking at?
I didn't get Steve Perry.
You're looking at a super group. Can you name me? Steve Perry has one of the best.
Well, to accent what you had,
Steve Perry. I know
I would have put David Germain or some shit from Disturbed.
David Draymond.
That's what I said.
You said Jermaine.
Jackson.
That's what the accent.
Jackson.
That would be an interesting group, though. I don't know about Super, but it would be interesting.
No, but I think Steve Perry has one of the best. Rock,
I think your
rock-
seasoning is off.
I don't think so.
Your steak's going to taste
No.
funny.
Hey, some oregano.
So have you thought about what you would call your super group?
Yeah.
I never thought
That-
about what I would
No,
call mine.
no,
I like that.
Could be.
I like
that. Could be
that.
something.
I like
that
that.
could be a different topic for
Hold
a
on.
later show.
No.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
do
no,
that
no.
right now. Let's put you on the spot. What would you call this?
I have no idea.
Just
I'd have to think
we'll,
about.
We'll talk about
I'd
it.
have to.
Come on.
No, because
Hamburger meat?
there's going to be a lot of silence because I
That would
need
be-
to think about each member that I got and
You
try
want-
and build something. So
No, you just make up a whole bunch of weird names, just like they all did.
I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. All right, let's come back to me on that. Then. Let's go to Chris. What would your super group name be?
Ooh,
Dude,
start with the name.
I have six.
So you're gonna go straight to. I tell you, y'all gonna go straight to names and not ask me who my super group was.
We got to
Well,
get
he
Yeah, we
called
got to
me
get the
out.
Trey,
I'm
too.
sorry.
He did
Yes.
call
You
you out.
called me out.
You
Let's
can-
go, let's
you-
go to Trey.
No,
Let's-
I'm not ready. I'm really not ready.
You,
I'm ready to
you
hear
can rebuttal in a second. So
Yes.
I'm going to say my super group. First of all, I wanted to just say Trey Davis because he's a singer, drummer, bass
That's
player,
what my super group is Voice Live 3.
and Trey. Oh yeah, good job. You remember that? So yeah. So on the Trey Davis solo show, he has a drummer and a bass player. They keep time. They always play right. They don't make drinks back in the back when they're hiding.
I've tried to give his drummer a virus.
Yeah. But I won't say that. So my drummer, but I changed my drummer because you said we could go back and get somebody who wasn't here anymore. Neil Peart.
Pitt.
Come on. Is it
Yeah.
Peart?
It's Pitt.
Well, down here in South Carolina.
It's
We're going to say
Plus.
Peart. Peart Plus. Oh, those were the days. Peart Plus. I remember like it was 20 years ago, Peart Plus.
Oh my God. I didn't mean for it to go there, but you did that to yourself.
That's fine, whatever. I muted your microphone. So, my bass player, I was going to say Duff McKagan, but since you called him, I said I'm going to do somebody else, and I chose Flea. That's great.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
great
but-
choice.
He
Great
also
choice.
called Flea.
I just used an honorable mention.
I chose Flea fully clothed, not just a sock. My guitar player, I was going to say Eddie Van Halen because you have to say Eddie Van Halen when you talk about a supergroup and a guitar player. But instead, I chose Jimmy Page because that's a perfect. Well, both of them could be a good first. So I chose Jimmy Page. My singer is one of the two, or maybe both of them. They couldn't get along, I'm sure, but one would sing one song and the other one would sing another song. The first one's Sammy Hagar, who can sing anything. And the second is Sebastian Bach, who used to could sing anything.
Yeah, I actually, Sebastian Bach
I
was
thought about
one of mine
Sebastian.
that I thought
Yeah.
about using. I was like,
I mean, he can still
because,
sing.
he can still sing.
He's still got
but
a higher range than I'll ever have.
He
but,
does,
but it's not what it was
back
in
the-
87.
Back in 1990 when they were on the top of their game, he was one of the best front men that
Absolutely.
that you could go and watch. I mean, you would be mesmerized by watching him. Just, I
Yeah.
mean, he was that type of front man.
Yeah, he would sling
had the
would
voice.
sling his hair around like I
But
sling my
it-
hat around.
He was one that truly had the voice, even live. You know, a
Yeah.
lot of times you hear bands on a album and you like they sound good, then you go see them live.
Yeah.
You're like, it's not. It don't sound the same. Something's not
No, he could-
right.
yeah,
you
he
know.
could do it.
He could still do it night after night and still hit
And
all those
like
notes.
Mark Slaughter, is it Mark Slaughter?
Mark Slaughter.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, Mark
Slaughter.
Oh,
Slaughter,
wow.
man.
He could do
was
it.
one too. Yeah.
Shit, you just blew my
He
mind.
can-
I didn't even think about him.
Actually, Mark Slaughter.
Damn it.
I watched some video.
See, now I'm messed up again.
I watched a video where Slaughter is still around playing, and actually Dana Strum, the bassist for Slaughter,
Yeah.
is actually in Vince Neil's solo band, and he's the manager for Vince Neil. So
He's
he
the-
manages Vince Neil, but he also plays bass in his solo band.
So he's the manager and plays bass. So
He's
if
double dipping.
if he messes up, does Vince look at him and give him any kind of faces?
I don't
or
know.
does he
Well,
just look at him and go, I can do what I want?
Dana Strom's actually another great bass player. I don't think I've ever seen a video where him mess up. He is actually he's a great bass player.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just saying.
No,
I was just saying.
I know what you're saying, but so I don't know. And probably not since he's the manager. Vince would probably look at her and be like,
Okay.
that's
So does
fine.
he get two paychecks?
I guess he's the manager. And he plays.
Have
in the
you
band.
thought about managing Consume?
I have not. I don't think I'd be a good.
I mean, you can think about it all you want.
You still,
the answer right
you're
there.
still getting paid the same. You ain't getting a raise.
But yeah, but Mark Slaughter, like I was saying, I saw some video like recent in the last couple years with them playing live. He still can hit all those notes too. You
Yeah.
know, he can still.
Yeah, he could. Man, he could.
Him and
well.
Sebastian Bach is still one who can hit a lot of notes. He can't hit all of them like he used to. But I mean, who the hell could do that? I mean, he had one of those voices
Right.
that were.
Well, and yeah, he was singing like that 30 something plus
Yeah.
years ago.
I know.
Well, just like I know the guy. I can't think of his name. From Cinderella.
Tom Kiefer.
oh God,
Kiefer. Yeah.
Cinderella.
Good.
His
He's another one.
His voice.
Cinderella's still
I love his-
playing.
I can't think of my.
I still love his voice today.
Just
Like even though it's
never-
even,
yeah,
Yeah,
shit up
he can
again.
still
though it's
sing.
not what it
God
was then, I still love his voice today.
Tom Kiefer's another one.
But his voice then, man.
He's another one who can still hit all those notes. He still has a good voice.
Well,
And-
not quite the same way. Neither can Mark Slaughter, but still, I mean,
not
we're
quite the same, but
we're-
it's still better than 90% of the
Yeah.
people that are singing today. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah,
know,
they're phenomenal.
Isn't that weird though? If you think about like, I always thought about back then, like how did those guys realize that they had that voice when they would do that same, like Axl Rose? Like how did they know that
They went to the bathroom and started singing.
if they did it a certain way, they sounded this way? You know what I mean? Because none of them sounded like they did when they talked. They all had really deep voices. I'm Axl Rose. I'm also, well, except for Sebastian Bach, he always, I'm so happy to be here. Yeah.
And he was 7 foot tall.
But yeah.
yeah, but I get Axl Rose,
But they
and
didn't sound like
Tom
they did
Kiefer
singing.
when they talk. Yeah,
But I just thought about,
they
like-
sound nothing like when they sing.
But people back in the 50s and the 60s, they sounded like they probably would have sounded like if you heard them talk, you'd say you heard them sing, you go, oh, I expect that. But in the 80s, these guys had these voices that come out, and even Vince Neil, like all of them did when they sang, if you heard him for the first time, if you knew him personally, if you knew him personally and you talked to him, and then they got up on stage and sang and they sounded like that, you'd go, "What is that?"
Yeah,
right. So
it's true.
And in today's music, you have your country artists, especially. They sound like you would probably expect them to sound when you hear them talk, and then they get up on stage and start singing. So there's nothing real like,
surprising, astonishing.
You see what I'm getting at though?
Yeah.
I know exactly.
What was it? The band Nitro that the singer would get so high?
Oh, Jim Gillette. Yeah,
man, that
Nitro
fucker right there, bro.
Have you ever heard of Nitro?
No, the only Nitro I remember is on American Gladiator. Remember that show back then?
Yeah.
Man, that singer.
He's on Netflix has a special on American Gladiators, and it has
I love American
Nitro
Gladiator.
on there. Oh, I used to love it.
I still watch clips on YouTube. I love it.
Oh, I do too. I love that show. I think I watched every. Come on Saturdays, I think.
Diamond, she was good. She was my favorite.
Diamond.
Yeah, but Nitro.
Was it Hawk? I think, and yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we're getting into two
Good stuff.
different subjects. But Nitro, the band, had Jim Gillette who sang.
Man, he
was talented.
I don't know who is Jim Gillette. I don't recognize.
He's a singer who he was on Headbangers Ball one night because they claim he had like 9 octaves where he could actually break glass with his voice by singing. He could get such a high pitch it would break glass. You know.
I don't know if
full of shit.
Hold on. I don't know if I believe that, but I will say, do you know that
the hell's in your drink?
There was an article.
that damn moonshine tray giving.
What's wrong with you?
But there was an article one time that said that Axl Rose had a wider register than Mariah Carey. Because his low range.
I saw that because his low range.
His low range.
To read it because that's fucking impressive. That's true.
But his low range was so many octaves lower, and his high range was so many octaves higher.
Axl Rose, his baritone.
Am I right there?
No, let me mute you real quick.
His Axl Rose's baritone voice.
Baritone?
Yeah, gets so low.
What does baritone mean?
That's the deep voice.
The deepest your voice can get?
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
It's like the bass.
Why do you use
low.
baritone? Why didn't you say the lowest is his? You got to use extravagant words.
Well, I'm
That's
using
not
it because that's
extravagant.
Because you're not smart.
Anyway,
I would just let's
Trey,
let
Carol.
Scott talk
Anyway,
for a minute.
let's go. But anyway, yeah, Axl Rose's voice, I think he can get so low, and he can't get as high as Mariah Carey, but his vocal range, he gets a lot lower. Than
Well,
Mariah
he
Carey
was a
can,
skinny fucker back in
He
the
gets
day.
lower, but he could still sing so high.
He's a double cheeseburger now.
What they're saying is Chris.
I hope one day we can get Axl Rose on this show. God damn, I will bet. Because I will bring this
probably
show
gonna-
back up and play it for him.
It'll
when
never
he's on
happen.
the show.
No, it'll never happen because his people will go back and listen to our shows, all 21 episodes so far, just to make sure. Hold on, no. Let me finish.
I know it's gonna
They're going to
change
go
some
back
shit.
and listen to every episode to make sure we didn't say anything out of the way about Axl Rose, and because you just did, especially, and you probably did in some other episode also.
I'm guilty also.
we probably all have in one way or
We'll never
another.
be able to get him. So thank you, Chris.
Yes.
I love Axl.
It's not
Well,
happening.
I love Axl
Axl
Rose.
Rose will never
We're
be on
never
our
going to
show.
get him. Just like we'll never have the bass player from Quiet Riot show up because of
Oh
what you
my
did
God!
that night.
Don't bring that shit back up.
Couldn't even get
That
him.
was my brother Ken's fault right
It
there.
had nothing to do.
Yeah,
Kim wasn't
that was
even
you.
there.
That was
Oh,
you.
he was there.
No,
He was there, but that
pumping
was
me up.
you.
we play a show with Quiet Riot and taking a picture with all the guys in the band, and Chris decides to say something he shouldn't have said to the bass player of Quiet Riot. Then all of us, and he's like, "So can we get a picture?" And the guy's like, "I don't think so."
Well,
Don't worry about it. Don't talk about it. Moving on. All right. The name of your favorite. The name of your supergroup.
Supergroup name.
you got nervous, didn't
That's
you?
right.
I ain't gonna say
I
nothing.
didn't get nervous. I just
Hey, you did.
no. I didn't do anything wrong.
Supergroup
I was just standing
name.
there.
Well, I just told them they knew your wife, and they got mad about it.
That's not what you said at all.
I did. I said Trey's wife knows Nikki Sixx. Who are you?
Who
That's
are
why they
you?
got pissed off. That's why they got pissed off. I mean, I was drinking a little bit. I didn't realize what I said.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I was drunk. I was a little drunk, and he refused to take a picture with me. And then I said, Well, motherfucker, you playing at the boathouse. I mean, you ain't shit. I hope that has salted his ass.
Not at all. The boathouse is a premier place to play at the beach, though. Now, maybe not somebody with his attitude.
All right, so we're working on my Supergroup.
Name.
All right, so mine is Miles Kennedy.
Name.
I just said the name.
No, you're supposed to start with your Supergroup.
Chris
name.
has to give us his Supergroup first.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you haven't said, you didn't say the people.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Miles Kennedy.
Miles, I just said it. I'm starting it right now. Miles
okay.
Kennedy.
No, Trey has said we need to name our Supergroups.
No, go ahead and say
So
the
go
people
ahead
first.
and say
Just
the
Chris.
people in your group.
Oh, I can name it. You want me to name
Well,
it?
Name
let's name the people in your group first.
Yeah. Tell us who's in it first. Don't be like, the little daisies and all.
No, starting a fire.
That's the name of the group?
Starting a fire.
Okay.
Because it's going to blaze later.
Go for
That's
it.
pretty good, ain't it? God damn it. That's why I hate him having the controls.
That's why I love me having the controls. Go ahead.
But Miles Kennedy, lead singer, everybody knows who Miles Kennedy is.
Yep.
Mark Tremonti, guitar player.
Trey Monty.
Is that how you spell his name?
Just like me.
Trey Marty? Yeah. Mark Tremonti. Brian Marshall is the bass player. He was the bass player of Creed.
Ryan Marshall. We went to school.
Brian Marshall. Now, he was a badass bass player. Badass bass player. Boom. And the drummer.
Are you going to drum yourself?
I was going to say Chris Hicks.
There ain't no wrong with that. Hey,
I was
put
going to say
yourself
Chris
right there.
Hicks.
Yeah.
But no, I ain't going to say Chris Hicks.
You're going to change your answer.
The drummer, Morgan Rose from
Morgan Rose.
Seven Dust.
Good.
Who was that? Oh.
the baddest. His flow and his posture of playing drums is just unreal.
It is. He has a lot of licks in there that are.
That's what I'm saying. He
We
does
went
like
up-
cymbal grabs and
Yeah, we went and saw Seven Dust with Caesar at the House of Blues at Myrtle Beach. And Seven Dust opened up for Caesar, but
Seven Dust should have ended the show, right?
And I like Caesar.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Caesar put on a good show, but Seven Dust
Blew them out
after
the-
they
Oh,
got
yeah.
through, I was like, ooh, that's a show there. I was like, and Morgan Rose watching him play.
Oh yeah.
And do you know he played on a few dates for Motley Crue when
No
back when it was back
vocals.
no, he played drums. The hell would he play? What the hell would he sing for?
Oh, I was thinking of the lead singer. I'm sorry, I got excited.
No,
Morgan
Morgan
Rose is the drummer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was
He filled in.
I'm sorry.
He filled on like 4 or 5 Motley Crue dates playing drums because Tommy Lee, I think, had on one of the shows he had.
Well, they got same styles, dude.
Yeah, he had cut his hand like on a some kind of fixture up above.
It's probably
when he was playing.
He played with real like saw blades. You know that, right?
Who?
Tommy Lee. He would like jump and he played with saw blades, like have a little instrument set of every platform. He would jump to each platform, and you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that wasn't real saw blades. All that was.
How the fuck did he cut his hand in, Scott?
This was a different tour. Yeah, it was.
I would love to hear this.
Okay, well, it was on a tour that was it was a Crew Fest.
Was it paper?
No, it was a light. It was a light fixture.
Oh, okay.
But he went up and his hand hit the light fixture and cut his hand. He had to miss a few shows, so they got Morgan.
That
Rose
had to be
play
a cut,
drums.
big old cut. Was it a massive cut?
I don't
Did
know.
it lay him
all
open?
I know, I can only go by what I read. I mean, I wasn't actually there. I wasn't on the tour.
We're into this conversation, and you know what you're talking about.
Is he telling you,
though,
Chris?
but that's.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust him or not with this conversation.
But anyway, yeah, Morgan Rose is a great drummer.
Oh my God,
But I
he
was
is.
just saying that. Yep, he filled in for Tommy Lee.
But I do see that because they got a lot of
Some
similar.
of the
I mean,
similar
the grabs
playing
and the feels. I mean,
Yeah.
Morgan Rose is a bad dude.
He is.
I'm telling you, and I believe that he can fill in with Tommy Lee, most definitely.
That's cool. All right. Real quick, we're gonna do the names of the supergroups.
Yeah. Well, he already said like starting a fire or something.
No,
Starfire.
I thought we was just letting Chris name the supergroup. Or you want to?
I'm sticking with my name.
No, that's not a bad idea. You name our groups.
Oh yes.
How about
ready?
that? We don't have to name. Let him name.
Yes, that is a
Are
great
y'all ready?
idea.
So mine, starting a fire.
That's terrible.
Scott.
Moving along.
Scott is stuck in the mud.
No, what?
No,
I was thinking about.
Yeah,
I was
true.
thinking about my name because I want to. I want to
Oh,
have
now there's an
something-
argument.
But Chris,
I want to
I
have
thought I
something
was
to do.
naming them.
Well, you can name them,
you
but
are.
I'm gonna go ahead and name mine just because.
Shitbag?
No. My supergroup would be pulling the strings of remorse
What the?
because it's.
I ain't
That's
gonna say the
terrible.
F word, but what
dealing-
is that?
It sounds like a thrash group, but
That shit sucks.
it's dealing with every member of the band. Something
Oh,
part of one of their
it's-
songs or something. You know.
It's thoughtful.
Well, it is.
It's
Rocks.
toilet.
You should have called it Rocks and Halos, like Chris said.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been much cooler, but what the hell did you call it? Fucking thrash and strings?
Pulling the strings
Pulling the
of
strings
remorse.
of
It
my
has a- it has
asshole
a-
because of what it
It
sounds
has-
like.
No, it has a name of one of the songs from each band member that I
Damn,
put
you
together.
disappoint me.
Wow, that was pretty impressive that
You
you
should have
put that
muted
much
his
thought
ass.
into
Yeah,
it, though.
but-
Well, I did. I was sitting there. I was like,
That shit
what would the name?
sucks.
All right.
I am.
Okay.
All right, and what was your name for my band?
stuck in the mud.
Stuck
Stuck
in the
in
mud.
the
In the
mud.
mud.
Because that's what it seems like. And it ain't leaving no time soon.
Carol, who did you have in your group?
I had Kelly Nichols for the bass player,
From LA Guns.
Prince for the guitar player,
That's a good fucking super group.
Pay attention, Chris. You're coming up with a name.
Ed Sheeran for the singer, and my drummer was I can't.
All I can think of was King of the Hill now. So go ahead.
Styrofoam shooting star.
Styrofoam Shooting Star.
That's it. Styrofoam shooting star.
Triple S.
Styrofoam shooting star.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Travis
yeah,
that's
Walker.
yours. And that's an awesome
actually,
name.
That's actually a pretty good name. I could go with that.
I respected your.
We
your
should
damn-
change. Can we change our band name?
I wish we fucking could. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, let's not have this conversation
No,
on the air.
yeah.
But I've been wanting to change the name for
I'm
since the day I joined.
I'm with you, but that's for
But
another.
All right, now.
Scott was like, "Nope, can't do it."
What? No,
You
I
should.
was. I was
You
the one who
should.
wanted to change the name.
You should.
What?
You should.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I told you. I told everybody. I was
Oh,
like,
my
Well, we can't
God.
now. William
I was
already
like-
got it tattooed on his arm.
well, we can.
Travis
He
will
really
be
does.
That would actually be great for us to go and change that. We
should do it. We should do it here without his input.
No,
That's
but
like,
I was the one that, when we all got together. I was like, I feel like we should change the name because it's not the same people.
Yeah.
And somebody,
wholeheartedly
somebody,
agree.
I can't remember. It was either Chris or William said no. This name is kind of
wasn't me.
established or whatever.
It
you know,
wasn't
and I was
me.
like, well,
Well, people come to see you.
I was
guys,
actually
so I mean, no,
call me
I was the
cliche
one
or
who-
whatever, cliche or whatever, but I was really wanting to go with the name Split Rail. I really did. I
See,
did.
and that's
You can't do that though.
yeah,
That's-
that was
But that was
yeah,
my choice. I was. We can revamp this shit. You know?
we were all a different band. It needs to be a different name. Was my thing.
What was your name? Contrail?
Monorail.
Monorail. Monorail.
Because it was split rail for a long time, but then when I went on my own, I was by myself, so I was monorail.
You put, that makes sense. Now I think about it.
That's why my LLC company that I own is called Monorail Media. That's where it came from.
But I've been, because we can't sell nothing with this name. You know, because the overseas band, you know,
Yeah, there's a
has got
band
the rights to the
overseas called-
consume.
Well, and also every time somebody says, "What's the name of your band?" and I always have to say the stupid joke of it's consumed, like you consumed alcohol. And we're like, oh, okay.
Because they'll look at condemned. No, ma'am.
What?
Oh, that was on a sign one time, wasn't
Consumed.
it? Wasn't it on a sign one time?
Yes, it
Condemned?
was.
You can be consumed by the sound. You know, not just alcohol.
Oh shit! I wish I'd thought of that a long time ago.
So I'm
You're
actually
consumed by the sound that we produce.
So I'm actually pretty
I like
happy
consumed with
it.
alcohol. That sounds better.
I'm actually pretty happy with the name you come up for my band. That's a pretty good name.
What was it called? What was it?
Styrofoam.
Superstar?
Yeah, styrofoam
Triple
superstar.
S.
So what would you come up with for Trey's
Yeah,
band?
what
For
phrase?
the logo would be that S we used to do in high school. You know, with the three
The
lines.
The starter S. So, tell
my guys
me your memories again.
Neil Peart, Flea,
Neil Peart.
Peart, plus Flea, Jimmy Page, Sammy Hagar, and Sebastian Bach.
Supernova in the glass.
Because Supernova is
Supernova in the glass.
hold on, Supernova, isn't that the name that they came up with on that Supergroup
Yep,
TV
on
show?
the Supergroup. Yeah,
It was
Tommy
Supernova.
Lee and-
Supernova.
Was it
Yeah,
Supernova?
it was
That was
Supernova.
the band that had Tommy Lee.
No, Tommy Lee wasn't on it.
Dave.
No, it was.
Yeah, it was Rockstar
Yeah, it was
Supernova.
Rockstar Supernova. Yeah.
Wait,
Had-
we must
had
be thinking
Tommy
about
Lee.
Ted Nugent.
No, what?
We're
you're
thinking about a different show.
You're thinking about a different show. The
Wait,
show I'm thinking about was
no,
the one they
the
were
episode-
looking for a singer.
Well, the episode-
it had Tommy Lee. It had Tommy Lee.
Just leave
Yeah.
the camera on him.
It had Jason Newsted
He
playing
ain't
bass,
stopping.
and then it had Gilby Clarke on guitar. And they were trying to find a singer, and the
One
name
day-
of the band
Wait,
was
you're
called
thinking about-
Rockstar Supernova.
Wait, that was for the NXS thing, wasn't it? Or no?
No, that was
That was a different thing.
yeah.
We're thinking about
Well,
it.
no, it was the same show.
Inside.
They
Where they were looking
did
for
it,
a
they
singer.
did it for NXS at first, and they were finding a singer for
You're right.
NXS.
You're right.
And then they
Gotcha.
did it with they made a super
Yeah,
group.
you're right. I forgot about that part.
But
I'm
what
thinking
you're thinking
about-
about is the VH1.
Yes, with
What had Ted,
God damn,
Ted
VH1.
Nugent.
How long are we going back here? VH1.
before you were born. Ted Nugent.
No, I was
the
born.
mid 2000s, I think. And Ted Nugent, Scott Ian from
Scott Ian.
Anthrax,
That's what I was thinking about.
Jason Bonham on
the
drums.
The bass player from Suicidal
That's
Tendencies.
that's John
the
Bonham's
bass
son.
player for Biohazard.
I thought it was Suicidal
Oh,
Tendencies.
that's
Biohazard.
I thought it was Suicidal Tendencies.
He might have played with Suicidal Tendencies, but
Well, anyway, and then Sebastian Bach.
yeah, Sebastian
And then
Bach
the
singing.
manager was what's his name from their manager from back in the day.
Yeah, God, what's his
Bob
name?
Rock.
No, not
No.
Bob Rock. It was
His Motley Crue's manager.
yeah, he
Ross,
was Motley
Rick
Crue.
Ross.
He
No.
was Bon Jovi.
Rick Ross.
Oh, that's a rapper. Hold on.
Doc McGee.
Doc McGee,
Doc
good
McGee.
job. My favorite scene, like one thing that stands out for me the most in that whole show was when they were trying to come up with a name. They're sitting at, I think it was like a dinner table, and Sebastian Bach was like, "Fist." 5 guys come down to make a fist.
And he was
I
so
remember
serious.
that.
He was dead
I
serious
remember
because
that too.
everybody that was against it, he was like, "Think about it." You guys, it's the best idea.
He was so wild. I mean, Sebastian Bach was always on 10, you know.
Yes.
I remember the bass player who wrote one of the original songs. He had the lyrics, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Did he have the lyrics?
yeah, he was reading the lyrics. He was sitting there reading the lyrics that he had wrote. Every line that he would say, Sebastian Bach was sitting beside him on the couch, was like, "God damn, yes, I love that." He'd read the next line, he was like, "Yes," you know what I mean? I was like, "Damn, tone it down a little bit, dude." Every line he read, Sebastian Bach was like, "Oh, I love that, man." I was just like, it's crazy. And then when they wrote the song, and recorded it, and they played it for Doc McGee. I remember everybody was so pumped in the band, and Doc McGee was like, after listening to it, I was like, that's a great song. if it was written in 1985.
Yes, I remember that.
And they were like, no, it's good now. I was like,
No,
That's pretty good.
and we should call the band Fist because 5 guys come out to make a fist.
That is so damn
what
right, buddy.
what they ended up calling the band, was it Damocracy? Was that the name of the band?
I don't even remember now because all I can think
I
of is
believe,
Fist.
I believe you because you watched the
they were
whole
doing-
episode.
I watched all the episodes because I was like this.
I was into it.
I was like this show.
Hey,
was,
Mama, I'm in the bathtub.
I was like,
I'm
this
watching
show
this
is great.
goddamn episode first.
I was in the bathtub with my helmet on watching it.
Oh my god! The greatest thing that ever happened tonight. Why we still got shots?
Hit the wrong one.
Did we forget to take shots?
No, he brought one.
Last call.
Oh my God, the worst part of the night. Last call. How many drinks you gonna request tonight after last call, Scott?
You can request all you want. Bars closed.
Hey, Scott. Trey said you got to get your ass up, make your own drink.
That's right.
That son of a gun had some booze in it, baby.
Oh, John Bird, we miss him so much.
I think that was the actual.
We were supposed to take these shots before the show started, but let's take them now.
Before the show, we did take shots before the show started.
Where did these shots come from?
This last call.
This is last call.
He poured them like 4 hours ago.
You wouldn't stop talking.
I got fruit gnats in mine.
All right, come on.
Fruit
last call. End of the show. All right, I think it was a great show.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
God damn, hold on. Hold on.
Woo. Everybody's done.
We're all done.
I'm about to do George Dickel shot from Tennessee sipping whiskey.
All right.
And it's all Trey did this on purpose.
Would you
he
hurry up?
filled this bitch all the way up to the top.
It's thick glass. It looks like it's blood.
Yep. And I'm
That
seeing
son of a gun had some booze in it, buddy.
it did.
All right, and I think that was a great show.
It was a great. We had a first time
all the
caller.
I think all the names you came up with actually were pretty good.
It was pretty good, wasn't it?
I think so.
Well, this is cut 22 in the books. We appreciate everybody for listening and watching us, keeping up with us, making some comments down on the comment section. Appreciate Trey with all the new great
cameras.
Technology. He sees the future.
He is expanding the pod.
But thank you, everybody.
Yeah, you love to try and drag these damn things out.
I do. This is cut 22, and we were out.